Wait for a green stripe. We got a green stripe. Okay, we're live. Life is good. Oh, I'm not dressed yet. Let's wait for everybody to get in. We got Ant. We got John Salisbury. That's Chuck Stirk. That's a new name. Good to see you. Always good to see new people here. We got a giveaway we do every week. Well, we got a couple of giveaways we do every week. This is the big one. There's the Logans. A boy named Sue. That's right. The meanest thing my daddy left was before. No, my daddy did. It's a Johnny Cash song. Yeah. The meanest thing my daddy left was what daddy did was before he left, he up and named me Sue. Yeah, I was working with a title of this of today's show. I had Coyote Sue for a little while. Well, we'll just go with Johnny Cash because well, it's appropriate. It's cash. Here we go. We keep that. I'd like to have it sideways. It shows off the coins better. Boy, we got so much stuff on this desk. I don't know what to do. Did you see last week's package? Oh, let's see if I can show this one off. I'm going to come over here. Right. I'm going to go to this thing. And I got to click screen. Let's see if I can get this. There's screen. Nope, that's chat. There's screen. And then we have, this is a Blockhead won this last week. All this good stuff. Look, he's got proof quarters. He's got satin quarters. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it. Well, that explains something here. You got a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm short. I shorted the guy. Let's go back home and look. Okay. I got a lot going on this desk most of the time. Usually it has a lot to do with coffee. But this one did not make it into his package. So that's one of the satin quarters, 2007. In particular, it's that Shadow Cowboy, Utah. So I'm going to get that right out to you, Blockhead, because you want it. You ought to have it. It'd be nice. You know, have all the 2007s. And we're going to go back, let's see, the dashboard. So I can keep up with chat here. No, there we're set. Hey, there's Captain Picard. So I'm going to set that quarter right up here off to the side. Just so you know you got that coming. Let's see. Well, I hit him hard right and he went down. That's right. A coin named Sue. This is what you call a two-bagger, right? You put one on your head, one on her head. Yours is in case hers breaks. Yeah, well, the reverse is nice. You know, you get the Apollo landing on the moon. That's a real nice one. Corey W's here. Coin Dragon is here. Mantic Coins. I was just watching Mantic's mail call just a moment ago. I had to stop because I had to get ready for this show. There's the screen. Let's see, where's Mantic? Mantic Coins is over here. And I was just noticing he's got 417 subscribers. That is way too small for what he does. If you haven't subscribed to Mantic Coins, get over there right away. He's got these epic treasure roll hunts. He goes through $50, but he doesn't just pick out that's Shay. That's one of the two. Whoops, let me click that again. He doesn't just go through looking for silver. He looks for die varieties as well. So that's something that a lot of other shows don't do. You might want to check into him. Okay, Mantic Coins is the name of it. There it is. And yeah, you got a wrench there, Mantic. Why don't you put up your link to your channel? You name me Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die. And when I grew up, Johnny Cash was all over the radio. There we go. Coin Dragon. A great 417 subscribers. There's some channels out there that have really, really outstanding content. Good knowledge. You can learn a lot of stuff. Subscribe to them. So we give them little shout outs here. Now we just had Lincoln Central. You'll see down in the links in the description, we sent him a care package. You'll see a link to his channel. Let me see if I can pull that up here. Let's see. There it is. It's got a load because it already loaded. But we sent him a care package. He just had surgery. Screen. Let's see if I can do this again. There it is. So you got Lincoln Central Coins. This is his channel. He's got a lot of stuff on there. It just goes on and on. He'll talk about stuff. He'll show you coins. He's got a massive amount of years of experience, and he shows off some stuff. You got to see his proofs. Puts mine to shame. But check into that. That's another channel I like to talk about. And we got also the next one is Vic. And it's Vic Raskin. Okay, this is, there he is. That's Vic right there. Oop, I lost it. Scroll. That's Vic. And he talks about, well, everything. You name it. He's not limited to just one thing, although he does get a little heavy on the pennies. But hey, everybody likes pennies. But he's got a good channel as well. He just hit 800 subscribers and had a giveaway. But look at this. His 800 sub giveaway, he had 10 views. He's being terribly neglected. So let's get over there and show him some love as well. Like I said, a lot of these channels, they're good stuff. They got good content. And we're neglecting them. You know, there's Logan Coins and Cards. He's got, you know, he goes through more rolls than Loomis. Really, he goes through some rolls. If you like the fun of finding stuff in rolls, get over and check out Logan. So many channels to go. There's a video, blog, and live stream directory. Now you'll find that in the description here down below. Can we see this yet? Let me move this over just a little. There we go. And you get a link to it. And this is the directory. The channel of the week, of course, is Lincoln Central Coins. And he's also the channel of the week on the YouTuber coin community. If that'll ever load. Here we go. We got a picture of Blockhead's prize last week. But he's the channel of the week. Oh, and this is a great one. If you can't post a link in the chat, you can go over to the YouTuber coin community on Facebook and post it in there. But there's all kinds of good stuff. I promote a channel in there. Here's a dog. Okay, let's get back. So anyway, that's not it. The video directory, it's pretty handy. The live stream showtimes, I'm having trouble keeping up with that. People go for a while, things change, they take it down, they put it back up, they change the names. I go through this every, you know, now and then to straighten that out. But stick up with it. Then we have the blog roll. If that'll pop up, there's myself. Let's see, Chris Rhodes has a new article where he's got a tool you can use to measure the degree off if you have a rotated die. That's pretty handy. Manta Coins, you see his blog at mantacoins.com. Silver Seeker, Amber Pennell, Ken Potter's Variety Vault, Kyle Franken, Dustin Morgan, and that's, whoa, what happened there? Let me fix this real quick. And that's spelled wrong. I don't need D and, I just need and. That's right in errors. And then, of course, a shameless self-promotion. There you go. So we're going to go back home, if I can find that. And let's get this show started. What's it doing? What is it doing? Home. There it is. Okay. Akon and Ken Peavy trying to take it easy. Hey, man, it's Sunday afternoon. It's easy day. Easy like Sunday morning was earlier. Now it's like easy like Sunday afternoon. Shameless Self-Promotion is my favorite channel. You can find me here at kpeavy@live.com. Right? You can send pictures. Maybe I'll get to them. Don't send 30 pictures. Don't be the guy who sends 30 pictures every day. I can't get to them. There's just no way. Anyway, let's talk about today's show. We have the big show. This is what this is, and we have a giveaway. Anybody can enter, right? It's for the coin community because somebody's going to open these things up and love the heck out of them. Now, I start off with this guy. It's one of these copper rounds you see right here. That's a full ounce of copper, 0.999 pure. It's beautiful. It's got the Walking Liberty design on it. And a few alterations, right? We got the 0.99. It says 1 ounce instead of half a dollar. And there's no date on it, so they're timeless. Oh, one moment. I was picking up the cat. Kitty, no. No, I didn't lick the cat. He just brushed against my face. I think that's got it. Let's look at a mouthful of hair. The rest of the stuff is just props. We got the quarter over here going to Blockhead because I got left out. Oops. Okay, I got these because I like to show them off. There's the Mantic little logo. We got Clash over here. These come from Tim Rathjen, who built the Looksy app. And that's his logo. I think it actually points to the left, but it works this way. Makes it look like we're looking at the coins. No, not good job, Kitty. He lives outside now because he just cannot control himself in that laundry room. I had to throw some things away. Gosh, I'm not washing that. I'm not putting that in the washing machine. There is no saving it. Okay, the way this works, it's a user or a viewer supported giveaway. Um, you guys make it happen. People send coins. We got Bill J sent a massive package of stuff. There's more stuff coming from someone. Blockhead is sending some things. Maury Veal sent some things. Bill Harrell has sent things. Uh, Phoenix Van Life. Oh, she sent me a little bottle of gold, a little jar, and I had it here for the longest time, but that went to Lincoln in his care package. I miss it, so I had to replace it with these for a little, a couple of little extra props. I got to get another one of those. That was cool as hell. But you can send coins, and that works great. If you wish to send coins, there's my email. Contact me and say, hey man, what's your email address? And I'll send some stuff. Doesn't matter what it is. We're going to put it into this here package and make it bigger. That's why we call it the big show. Another way to do it is we'll send cash, right? You can use this address here for PayPal, but you have to spell it exactly right, or it goes to this girl and she doesn't want to give it up. And I can't get your money back if it goes to this other girl. Now, down on the link below here, right down here somewhere, is a PayPal address, and you can use that. And it goes right to PayPal. It'll be my account. It'll be right. And, well, send the cash. The more the merrier. People send all kinds of stuff. They're still sending contributions for Lincoln. So I got to get more stuff out to him. That'll be an adventure. There's no ending to it. But for today, if you're sending cash, we're going to put it into the big show because I don't have time to go through and read all the comments. And don't order anything during the show because PayPal comes in and I say, oh, $20, and I add it to the package, and then I'm going through it later. It says, all right, this is for, item A, B, and C. Well, now what? Okay. If you wish to order something, send me an email. And I will get you an invoice, and that way we can make sure everything's right. Now, if you do use PayPal either for ordering items or for contributing to the show, it must be goods and services, or I have to send it back. I do too much business on PayPal to risk losing that account, and friends and family is a good way to do that. So we all do just goods and services. That's how it works. We'll have a little, sort of a simple contest at the end of the show. It may or may not be coin related. It may or may not be related to other shows that I do during the week. So you got to pay attention, right? Maybe I gave you the clue yesterday for what the answer is today. My World and OKC stopped in to show my support for my friend. Big thumbs up. Thank you very much, My World. Avery says, like I said the other day, Ken Peavy, sell the kitty to the Chinese buffet. I got to get that photo. We got this Fu King Chinese place in town. That's what it is. You say, hey man, let's go get some fucking Chinese. I'm not swearing. That's the name of the place. They got t-shirts, right? They sell like 1 million t-shirts a year out of this place. Didn't get a chance to watch yesterday. It's okay. I wasn't paying attention either. It's one of those slow, lazy days. But Sunday afternoon is a good time for, talking coins and looking at stuff. And that's how it works. Now, we got a few things we're going to start this little giveaway with. We always start with a copper round. And Mauryville, Maury, you in here? You sent several rolls of 1918D, brand new Loomis rolls, pennies. This has tails on both ends, so I can't show you the date. But the 1918s are coming out. They're out there, folks. They're coming. He picked up a whole, I guess he went to the bank and got a whole darn box of these. And they're pretty handy. See, the D's are hard for the folks over here on the East Coast to get. And the P's, well, they're hard for the folks over on the West Coast to get. Well, there's a roll of D's. I don't care where you live. Maybe you don't have one yet. It'll be usually May before the new pennies work their way out here to the woods. I'm up in the swamp, just south of the Okefenokee swamp. We got gators. We got and mosquitoes like you never seen, size of cows. They're big. You gotta swat them with like a paddle or a bat or something, or just drive into them. Bill says, I did not find an 18 yet. Have a nice 25-year-old. Well, here's one. Here's 50 1918Ds. That's a good start. Ant says, I'm surprised that the bag that's holding the 17 Ps hasn't broken yet. 17 Ps. The pennies? I don't know what he's talking about. Somebody help me. Hello, everyone. Just woke up. Lincoln Central is in the room. Let's give him a big round of applause. He's our channel of the week. Logan says, read last chat. That's going to be hard. I got to scroll up. Is there a reason why the video isn't playing? No drop frames. I'm flowing smooth on this side. I got a yellow bar on YouTube. So no, there is no reason why the video isn't playing, Jonathan Raymond. Let me scroll up to try to find Logan. Do you have any war nickels for sale in circulating condition? Not right now. I got nephews, and they tend to gobble up the buffaloes and the war nickels. And in exchange, I get the backfield mowed, which is really a good bargain for me. They don't mind the nickels, and I don't mind the mowing, because there's, you know, several acres back there. It's a lot of work. So they kind of have a home, really. They get spoken for real quick. Okay, I'm going to take a look over at PayPal real quick and see if... Now, I didn't load PayPal, darn it. Okay, this is going to take an extra minute because I got to load a page. I wonder where that link is. Here it is. And let's see if we can get started with some things. Because we got some coins to add for sure. But we can add a whole lot more real fast if you will send some donations by PayPal. And that has to be, some of your information isn't correct. I'm probably getting hacked as we speak. Wait for it. But it's always proved to be a pretty good show here. Let me check here. What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Okay, okay. Here we go. We're starting to get them in. There's James Owens with a $5 donation. We've got, oh my God, metal detecting with 20. That works. And we got CJ with 10. Is that right? 10 for CJ. That's $35 to play with. We can make this happen. This is an easy one. Go back home. I'm gonna click this. Yeah. Once I got that, we can play. I've got some. We got that hideous Susan B. Anthony, right? Okay. Now they made these for 3 years. 79, 80, and 81. Then later, right? In 1999, they're going to make the small Native American dollars, but they didn't have the dies ready. Well, they got to start production, so it's like bringing back Seinfeld for 6 more shows. So there are 99s out there as well, in proof and uncirculated. What I've got here is an uncirculated mint set from 1979. So you get the P and the D on those SBAs. There we are. That's them. But you also get the penny, nickel, dime, quarter, and half. Well, that's a nice little bonus. These are uncirculated, of course. Leave them in the mint set because it's a collectible item all by itself. Comes in the original issue. And I'm going to tuck those right in here nice and neat. If I can do that without making a mess of things. Okay, we're going to add this to the prize. But wait, there's more. How am I going to first off make that fit? There we go. We'll stick it right over there. I've got 1980 and 1981 as well. So you have all the mint sets that include the Susan B. Anthony dollars. Where are we? This is, which one's red? I need a loop. Here's one. Which one is red? There's a red and a blue. Red is D. Here we go. Now the D, you've got an extra one because they also include the 1980 S uncirculated because they made S mints. They made uncirculated and proof on those SBAs. So here you got 3 of the darn things. She's not much to look at. Here we go. But I like the reverse design. You get the Apollo landing on the moon. Eagle is landed. So you got those. I think we'll start off with a nice little set of these. Ken Potter thinks there could be copper alloys found in the 2008 memorial or shield pennies. Where would they be coming from? 2008, because it's a long time since they had the copper cents. However, 2009, The satins and proofs were made with the 95% copper. I don't know how they could be there in the 2008s, however. I suspect it's probably a different minting from a different nation. Oh, and we have the 1981, again, the P, the D, and the S uncirculated. And we'll put those right in there. And we're off to a good start. It's already weighing, 17 pounds here. Let's see if I can keep all this from falling off the table. I need like a bigger desk. I should just move to the floor. It's going to be so much easier. Now, where to have this? 79, 80, and 81. These run $6, $8, and $11 if you're to buy these at retail. So we're going to add those in. That's $9.25 is what we have on those. That leaves us 10 more to work with. Yeah, we can make this happen. Please send donations to PayPal, kpv@live.com, using goods and services only. Now that's Bill J saying that. And Bill J sent up just this giant box of stuff. All right, so we're going to add some more to this package. I'm going to take this off because that's last week's show. Okay. This is a balancing act. Let me just stack these up neatly. Let me show a little bit of the text. There we go. So we've got, what do we got? Got a bunch of uncirculated nickels in that package he sent. I mean, it's a big package. I lost my way. Here we go. I got all these. I don't know what to think of them. They're in great shape. We got a 1968S. Okay. You need a new glove. Oh, I cut that because the things don't fit. I hate these gloves. I'm always looking for, more gloves. And when I find the right gloves, I'll include them in my supply catalog. We got a 1963. Again, a beauty. I don't know if he got these out of circulation. I suspect he did. That's a P. But they're wonderful shape. We got a 1969S. There you go. Great luster on this one. We've got a 1960. I bet you that's got a D. It's got a D. Here we are. And we got to look at that real quick, because I haven't looked at these. He sent so darn many. Going through them. Oh, there's no way. Let's get that out of the way. We got 1960D. There it is. But we want to look at this mint mark, because I'm funny for the mint marks on the nickels. That looks fairly normal for a 1960D mint mark. There we go. Something peculiar going on above it. I suspect it'd be a die chip. These things are pretty lousy with die chips. Any more? A lot of times you're going to find die chips on the Lincolns, right on the sides of the building. They'll be, say, right here, right against the side of the building. That's a big spot for die chips. And you get cracks at the bottom, where the base of the memorial is so close to the edge of the coin. We're going to send that right in. Looks good otherwise. Great shape here. 1960. And another thing to look for is these little cuds, little tiny cuds at the tops of the dates. Like it would just be this bit at the top of the 0, right? Or maybe at the top of the 9. Those are neat places to find them. So keep an eye out for those. We're going to add that into the package. And we've got, let's see, 1959. There you go. Get back in time there. We got a 1963. Great shape. I didn't even look at the stairs. Well, you got some stairs in there. But looks like a couple of blemishes are going to keep it from being full step. No matter. It's in great shape. Let's get that in there. Then we got, I don't know what we got. It's a 64. And it's a mint mark. We got a D, of course. And that looks pretty normal for a 64D. We'll put that in. And we got, gosh, there's no end to it, 62. Looks good. And that's a Philly. So we're going to add that in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nickels. And they're brilliant. They're uncirculated. They're coming your way. So brace yourself. Whoever's going to win. Now, please send donations through PayPal, kp@live.com, goods and services only. You must be 18 to win this package. You must be a U.S. citizen and have a U.S. shipping address. It's the only 3 rules I have, but we're going to stick to those. Should be easy enough. Congrats to MudSwat. I had to tell someone, he says. I got to scroll up, see what MudSwat says. I get going on the show. I miss all the chat, and that's the best part. I got my first cash donation yesterday from Native Chicks. Outstanding. Yeah, it's a real nice treat when you get that. Me, I just give it away over here. Works out great. And I think my donation came in right at the time of the drawing last Sunday. We had 2 donations come in last week. Where are you? What show was this? Stand by. Stand by. Oh, gosh. No. Koi and Mantic coins. I got those. Let me look back in history, Chris. Because I think I may have, if you came in before Koi and Mantic, because Koi and Mantic, Koi sent in 5, and Mantic sent in 25 last week. And it was, you know, we'd already given away the package. So we got 25, 30, $40 to work with right now. Now I'm going to check Chris Hurley for last week. What was the date last week? 1979. It was a while back. The 18th. There we go. Now I'm going to scroll down, get the view, go back a while. Gosh, lovely. So we thank Koi and we thank Mantic Coins. They're steady contributors to this package. They make it happen every single week. Let's see, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? So I want to give them proper credit here. There's 18. Come on. Come on. Scroll. Okay, there we go. Wow. Look at that. There's Koi. There's Shay Hoffmaster. Chris Hurley's after that in the list. Sent by Chris Hurley. Yeah, $5. Okay, I may have missed that. Well, you're not too far away. I'm in North Florida, by the way. We got everybody else in here? Let's look at this. 10, yep. 5, yep. See, I didn't write down all the names here, so that's going to mess stuff up just a little bit. But I think we got it here. That works, that works. Yeah, I've got $5 from Chris Hurley for last week. Okay. We're going to put that in for right now. And we got $45 to play with. How handy is that? That's the perfect number. What's going on over here? Let me look. Nothing. Oh, wait, while I'm there, let me take a look at new stuff. Because that'd be up at the top. Okay, we ended with CJ. There we go. After CJ, we had 10 from Matt Penn. And we got 15 from Jonathan Raymond. 45, 55, 65, 70. God love you. Oh, now I'm torn. What do we do? Okay. See, there's what I'd like to put in, right? And then there's what I'd really like to put in. So I'm going to give you guys a choice here. Okay, where are we? We got 70 to work with. We can make this happen. Okay, choice number 1. As we started and we got 70 to work with, I've got 3 real sweethearts, if you can call this thing a sweetheart. I've got 1980, 1981, and 1979, Proof 69. These are all Type 1. Deep Cameo, PCGS slabbed, Susan B. Anthony dollars. Gorgeous things. Now those go in at $15 a piece. That accounts for $45, and I can add those, and it'll be a good set of pretty much all your early SBAs except for the 1979S uncirculated, but you'll have the 79S proof, right? Now we can go with that, or we can bite off all of it all at once. And let's see if I can zoom out on this, because I've been threatening to give this away for a couple of weeks now, and it's real nice. Okay, I've got here an 1891 seated Liberty dime. It is scrumptious. This is a gorgeous thing. And the only thing as a Type 2, yeah, well, actually, you got to have the Type 2, right? 1981 and 1979s. Then you got to have the 1999 proof, uncirculated, 99D. Then you have to go after the, the funny little stuff like the close rim, the near rim, the wide rim, that sort of thing. You like the dime. Now we could put the dime in, and this is a beautiful seated dime. The detail on the reverse is seriously nice. I would have to say the reverse is it's darn uncirculated. The front, however, shows just bits of wear, but you got a full details on the head. Just the lightest traces of wear across the highest points, and more, I'd say, rub marks than anything else. But you've got every bit of detail on this. Got a little doo-doo in here, inside some of these tight spots. But that's not going to slow anything up. Over here, you get a little bit of finning, and it's a very thin bit of finning. I mean, tiny. What do I have for? Well, you can compare the size of the dime. Here's a penny for comparison, right next door, and you can see the rim of the penny. There we go. So that finning is, I mean, you're looking at 1/10 of a millimeter, and that's a great indicator for wear. Some of the first things to go is going to be the fins around the rim. But I can put this guy in for the 70, or we can start in with those beautiful sea hags over here. Or we can start in with these. You folks let me know what you'd rather have. What's a minimum donation? $1, pretty much. If you have my address, you can send coins. That's beautiful. That's no 1959 nickel. No, that's no nickel. Is removing doo-doo considered cleaning? Well, can you get the stuff off without using cleaners, right? You can put it in the freezer, take it out, let it warm up, put it back in the freezer, and that expansion and contraction of the metal over time will sometimes make the debris come off. Something like what you have on this, yeah, you're not going to get that off without using solvents, getting down and dirty. But are you looking to clean the coin, or are you, using coin preservation and conservation techniques? That's the way to go. Acetone, hey, works great. You lift up a lot of stuff, but the acetone evaporates so fast it just redeposits. So I don't even like to use that stuff. So Mudswat says seated. Bill says SBA. Let's see what else. Who else says anything? Well, you're alive. That's all that matters. Okay, one more vote, and we'll break the tie here. I wish I didn't have to fix my truck. I gotta fix that tail light in my truck. Jonathan Raymond likes the dime. Okay, we're gonna go with that dime. Right, don't clean coins, said Mudswat. Bill Chase says dimes. Mantic says seated. Yeah, clean coins with coarse sandpaper only. If you want to clean your coin, really Dawn, right, and water. It works the best, because the first thing you're going to wash off is numismatic value. It's the first thing to wash off. And if that's what you're going to wash, get in there and do it well, do it right. Do it the same way you would do your silverware, your dishes. Hey, Ken P, if you have a 1964 quarter, you know how much is that worth by any chance? Well, it all depends on condition, right? Does it have a mint mark on there? Is it in great shape? Does it look like my truck? Does it look like my old truck? It all depends on condition. You're looking at melt at least. 1964 was still silver. So your current melt price, what are you talking? 12.5 times face? $3-4. Could be more. I mean, there's some nice ones out there. I like to use sandpaper to clean mine. We'll get those, scrubby pads, the nice steel ones, and man, that'll put a great shine in your coins. You want it to look shiny. You're never going to return a coin to mint state by cleaning. Let me find this here. You're never going to make this penny, which was yesterday's guess a date. You're never going to make that ever look like this again. Okay, this is not going to happen. No amount of cleaning will restore that. Okay, we're going to get rid of these. Okay, and I'm going to put this dime. Well, first off, let's look at it again. It's a real nice dime. USB scope. That is an 1891. There are an estimated 7,000 surviving specimens. And this gal is AU, every bit it. Little dirty, right? But let's look at the issues. Let's look at flaws. Look at just, I'm going to miss this. Yeah, we're going to put that in for $70. Retail on that is estimated to be 70 to 80. We're going to put that right here, just for the heck of it. And that's a, it is a dime, right? We better check. 1791, it would have to be a dime. Yeah, that's one dime. And we can, ooh, let's do that. Let's get the little card out here and make this thing focus. If I hit it hard enough, it'll focus. And we'll get in and have a look here. Nice, up close and personal. Here she is. 7,000 survivors on that. And black it out and then go like that. And we got a much better look at her. There she is. I can get that about 2 inches away. And you're going to find that's in pretty darn decent shape here. Yeah, this is the kind of thing you should be collecting. These are collectible. They're rare. They're hard to find. How many times you find a seated Liberty dime looks like this? Just take a Dremel and grinder. I got a Dremel here somewhere. I was using it on the truck to grind out the hole. There's a wire that goes through a hole, right? And that feeds my tail light. Well, I got all these roots in the driveway, so I come down and bump and bump and bump, and that wire just rattles around that hole and it ends up just cutting it. And then I got no tail light, and then the cop said, "You ain't got no tail light, here's a ticket." Thank you, officer. I'm glad we're safe with you guys around. Must live in the USA. If you did that, the field would come clean. Oh, the scrub pad? Oh, absolutely. G&P Coin says, Ken, have you heard or seen a 1987 Philly penny with strong doubling on the obverse, date and Liberty, reverse, America initials, and several columns? Doubling on both sides is not particularly common. There are examples out there that have it. I would refer you to Wexler, and really, in the link down below, you're going to find a link to my blog. Okay, that's called the 1 Million Pennies Project. Let's see if I can find the screen. This is it trying to load. 1 Million Pennies Project. And that's 1 Million Pennies Project.blogspot.com. And there's all kinds of stuff here to read. Over here on the right side, if you can see that, can we see that? Oh, yeah, we can see that. You're going to find key information websites. And if you click on that, we're going to load a page. It will have just a whole bunch of stuff. For die varieties, I recommend doubleddie.com. That's going to be one word. So it looks like double Eddie, but with only one E inside. Doubleeddie.com. It's doubled die. And the other one is varietyvista.com. And from there, you can find listings of die varieties that are known. I've also got one, but it's barely online yet. If you scroll down in the description to the very bottom item, that'll take you to the standard database that myself and several others are putting together. Okay, let's find the home. Go back to the chat. But they're out there. It could very well be. I don't know of one right offhand. Hey, you got no taillight. I'm working on it. I got a new bulb too because I replaced the wire, and well, still don't work. You know, I cut it 3 times and it's still too short. I just woke up. I didn't win anything, did I? No, but I got your stuff over here. The boxes came in. These things. There. The boxes came in, Lemonhead. I kind of been saving your package so I could, you know, put it in the box and send everything out together. So I'll get that to you. You should be happy. I'm happy. I'm always happy. Look how happy this guy's going to be when he pulls this out of his box. That is a good looking dime. So we're going to add that in. We're all caught up right now, but we do have some more items to put in. Let me slide that right here. Right, we got that roll of pennies that came from Mauryville. Right, we got these 8 nickels that came out of Bill J's package that he sent a whole bunch of stuff in. Let me stack those up. Then I was talking about some quarters because I found a quarter last night. Oh, let me get that, by the way. Where the heck did that go? There it is. I found a double die and a quarter last night, and I'm convinced it's a double die. But we got into talking, and well, Bill J had 3 quarters in his package. This is a 2005 S Oregon Crater Lake proof quarter, real shiner. Right, ain't nothing wrong with that. So that's Oregon. So you got the Crater Lake reverse. It's upside down. There we go. Great shape. And if I can block the coloring, if I can block the light just right, you'll see what I'm talking about when I say black and white. If I can block that light. Let's bring it up a little higher. There we go. Black and white. Look at the front. Right? It's hard to capture it, but you block the light just right, and it is black and white. We're going to put that in there, and I got a couple more. This one is a 2005 Kansas State Quarter, 1861, 2005. Got that big honkin' buffalo on the back. There we go. And again, screaming black and white on these proofs. We'll get those in there. That's Ultra Cameo. After 77, 78, the Mint really got their act together, and they had their processes down, and that's when the cameos just, turned into nuclear glow-in-the-dark type stuff. And another one here is the 2005 Minnesota with the state of Minnesota on the back. Oop, I'm caught. There we go. That's why the cotton gloves don't last. Yeah, you got a duck on there. Ain't nothing wrong with a duck. You can see the camera in that reflection there. And at the front, you got George, of course. Well, if you want all the state quarters, you got to have 50 of the darn things. And they are great proofs. We'll throw those in. You figure those are $3 a piece anyway from Bill J. Easily. Yeah, that'll work. Then, well, we got to have some silver because I've got a very little, small, tiny amount of silver right here. So went through Bill J's box, and we've got a 19. I can't read that. You think I can read that with these eyes? Come on. Where's the scope? It's a 1940 Mercury dime. Okay, it's circulated. It's still good for a couple of bucks. She got a love knuckle on her neck there. Let's see the back. We get a mint mark. Mint mark would be down at the lower left beside the olive branch. Okay, decent shape on that, circulated. We'll put that right in so you get a Mercury dime to play with. All right, put them on top of the nickels. And I get a couple of $50. Now this one's interesting. I can't decide. Is this plated? Let's go home and have a look. Whoa, let's drop it. Okay, first off, is this 1972? Right, it's in real nice shape. No problem with this. Okay, we're going to add that. There we go. But I've got this one, and I want to compare the color on that, 72, to this 2008. So first off, it's an NIFC. It's not intended for circulation. But is this plated with gold? It does appear to be plated. And it does appear to be kind of yeller. So what's going on with this one? Well, I'm going to give that to whoever wins, and they can determine for themselves. Is that gold plated? Maybe. It's a very, very thin layer, but you can see the color difference. Let's find a different card here so I can put these side by side. Otherwise, it's some sort of sulfury toning, which would add some yellow hue to it. But the NIFC is on the right, and the standard business strike is on the left. It is more yellow. That's as much as I can say. I don't think it's gold plated. I tend to subscribe to the idea that it's sulfur, but either way, it's still an NIFC for you. They stopped making them for circulation. So after 2002 or 5, Manta would know this. Um, they're only making a couple million per year. PayPal, says Lemonhead. I'm going to check that right away. Because, man, we got just a whole train of stuff lined up here. 34 likes. Now, the likes is key to the whole operation here, right? Depending on how many likes come in, I got a stack of wheat pennies down by my side. And for every like, we're going to add one of those to the package. They're common date. They're circulated. They've been picked over. But there's somebody in life that would love to have, you know, a sack of 30 or 40 wheats. If I send $1, then it takes 30%. No, it takes 3% plus 30 cents. So it actually, for $1, it takes 33%. You can do Facebook Pay if you know me on Facebook, but that's going to be confusing because. But anyway, you can send it there for next week or, yeah, $1. It adds, but it adds. I get 67 cents is what I would get on this side. I have a dime. Looks the same way with the yellow. Old Yeller, come back Yeller. Gold plated or artificially toned or what? Bill J, where did you get these? Did you get them out of circulation? I suspect you did. We've got a few of these different things to add in. So we need to send $1.30 so you get $1. Yeah, that works right. And just send all of it, and we're going to add to the package and send more coins. Whatever you earn, it's easy. It's just like taxes. How much did you make? And send it in. I'm bad at math. I'm bad at taxes. You know, I'm waiting. I skip paying the taxes, and then I just move. And I'm good for a few more years. So I'll probably get that bus and just go mobile. Give my $5 to MudSwat. Well, we any donations that come in, we add it to the package. So I can't really give it to MudSwat. It just goes in here. Okay, B-roll of nickels. Some goldy look. It's toning. This one is interesting. I think it's a lot more golden than normal. My wife used to like me. Gosh, I feel sorry for you guys who are married. I'm going to go over to PayPal and take a look and see what we have because we're even right now. We evened up with the addition of that, that cute little dime. Cutest little thing. You're going to love it. Okay, let me find out where's my pen. And we ended with, okay, we got Coy and Mantic from last week. We got Chris Hurley from last week. Then Matt Penn and Jonathan Raymond from this week. Okay, there's Brad G with 10. And I've got Lemonhead Penny with 15. Anybody else? Yeah. There's Paula with 20, 30, 45. Perfect number. Perfect number. Okay, remember how we chose what do we want first, the dime or the halves? Well, we got the dime, but now we got 45, so we can add the halves. This gives you all the mint set 79, 80, 81 circulated. Plus we have the 1979S glorious black and white deep cameo PCGS slab type 1 1979S. And we'll have to put that, Clash is gonna have to move that up, move these over. I'll put that in the middle, move Maury up. There's the dime. Here's a stack of these proof quarters. Okay, we got a 1980S, proof 69, deep cameo, real screamer, right? There's the back on there. The moon landing. Okay. And we've got the 1981. The S deep cameo, again, type 1. So there's your three big. Now there's a 1999 P would be the only proof not included in this package. But you can't bring them back after 18 years. That's like, we're going to have 4 more shows of what's that one show they got with the, you must believe, my mind is gone. Got Mulder and Scully. The X-Files, right? They're going to do like, they're going to give us 6 more shows of the X-Files. Come on, you're killing me here. Why not just leave it running? It was a good show. Okay, we got those we're going to add in. That's a decent package all by itself. We got the 8 nickels, we got the Mercury dime, we got, nope, not you, and you're not included. The big copper round. There it is, right down in there. If you look real close, you see an 1891 dime. We got the 2 Kennedys over here, uncirculated 72, and that oddball, what the heck was that, 2000 something? I can't read that. 2008 P is what that one is, plus the 79, 80, and 81 mint sets. Well, that's not a bad start to a show. We're at 3:52. I usually go about an hour and then say, hey, let's call it good. But you guys make it happen, so if you want to keep making it happen, let's get some donations in. I'm going to look real quick, and there it happened. Was that you, World of Gifts? We get another $1 to enter. I can make this happen, sure. Yeah, let's add that loop in. Where the heck did that go? Normally these are $3, but I want to see that this gets in because I've got another item that came with it. Well, not with it. Let's find out. Okay, we got a regular old 10x loop. However, I get these. I save money because they're 10x, and because I save money, they're $3 a piece. And if you get 2, that second one is $2.50. So it's really a 10x, but it's still 31 or 21 millimeter. And there you can see well, you can almost see the fibers in the cotton of the glove. Let's put a dime in there and see what that does. I've never done this before. Wow, this is the first time I've actually been able to. Let's look at the date. Can we see that? 1940 something. Yeah, the optics are fine. You can pick out, RPMs, double dyes, that sort of thing. Oh, wow, that works. Never before. See, if I'm too close, it doesn't work. I've never used this in conjunction with a camera before. Oh, wow. That's working great. I'm going to look at this real quick. This is that quarter I got yesterday. All right. See, the camera's good. It's got a few megapixels. But your eyeball, you figure that's 500 megapixels. Can we show this here? Gosh, getting the light right on that's going to be a trick. That's the Ellis Island quarter. And we're not going to be able to show it with this. It's going to be awfully tight. Well, no matter. We'll put it over here in the other camera. This is that thing I found yesterday and thinking, yeah, that's a double die. And what showed it up to me was the kid's lips. He seems to have extra lips. Got an extra one right in the middle. Now, you should have an upper and a lower lip and nothing between, but this kid, like he's got a tongue sticking out. Pull up your pants, kid. Okay. And then I looked at more, and I see this bit below the guy's neck, which is just screaming double die. Also in front of his, getting the focus on this is going to be the trick of the season. Yeah, we got extra metal below his neck. And in front of his eyebrow, under his nose. We're just not going to pick it up well here. Anyway, I'll get pictures on my blog and go through the process of deciding, is it a double die? Is it something else? Where's that extra metal? Right here. Let's try to get that in a little better. This is where those loops come in handy. Okay, right below his chin. Got like an Adam's apple sticking out. That's extra metal. Okay, right below his nose. Right in front of his eyebrow, below his hat. That's a good shot right there below his chin. And in between the kid's lips. And again, also above his hand and thumb. That one I'm a little iffy about, but it seems to be Picking up. Check PayPal, says GNP. I sure will. PayPal says World of Gifts dollar. Let me get back over here. George Suchi. That's going to be you with 10. I've got Scott Hugenboom with 5. Always supporting the show. Scott has sent some coins before as well. I got World of Gifts, which I think is Matt. He's in with a dollar. And is that everybody so far? Let me scroll down just a little. There's Lemonhead. Yep. There's Paula. God love her. She's quiet in chat, I think. There's Brad. Yep. There's Jonathan Raymond. Yep. There's Matt Pan. Yep. From last week, we had Chris Hurley, Mantic, and Coy. Yep. Got you included. There's CJ. Where are you? Yep. There's Oh My God, Metal Detecting. Yep. And Lincoln Central. That's not too bad. We got a good, pretty good little group here going on. Let me add this up. 10, 15, 16. Yeah. Okay, where was I? Where was I? We're putting in a loop. There we go. I'm going to put that in at $2. I lost my place. Home. There we go. And that's a 10x loop. Works great. Picks up, you know, cotton detail. But Phoenix Van Life sent a whole bunch of these in. These are lanyards, right? That's all it is. It's a loop, goes around your neck. Real simple. Got a clip on the end. Okay. These are for ID badges and stuff. But it goes right in. If I can make this work, you stick it on your loop. Doesn't quite fit in here in the little loop on the loop, but you can just stick it around the, you know, the base. And now you can carry it around when you go to a coin show or a coin store. You can wear it around your neck and be all the professional numismatist. They're handy. I should really get one just to use all the time because, God, I got to keep 6 of them around the house because I can never find the darn things. World of Gifts is me. Outstanding. We got you covered here. Well, you made a loop happen. And some more things that are about to happen too. And I'm going to add, what was that? Oh yeah. I almost didn't see it. Okay, we're going to add this in. And the loop we'll put right here. And this thing I knocked off the table because, well, it's so darn small. All right, where's that dime I had? I had a dime here on the table. No, I swear I had a dime. Here's a dime. Okay, here's a Roosevelt dime. Scoop. Totally out of focus, but you know what a Roosevelt dime looks like and how big it is. This is happens to be a piece of change from the store when I got bread and milk. But under it, I've got this little thing. This comes from Bill J. And you see the size, right? There's your dime. There's a nickel. That's 5 cents Canadian. They call these fish scales because they are so darn small. Look at that. It's just this little sliver. It's a bit worn, but that's okay. As far as I could tell, 1891, 1896, 1898, that would be about right. But it's a Canadian 5 cents. Well, we're going to put that fish scale right in. It don't cost nothing. There we go. We'll put that right beside the dime. So we got a little more silver. It's only about a, you know, like a gram. Isn't that cute? It's right there. Here's a regular dime. Here's that giant copper round overshadowing the whole thing. Going through my New Jersey box of cents. Yeah, I'm going up north probably this summer, and I intend to stop at like 30 banks. You know, pick up a box from each bank. It'll be fun. LOL, I'm a delivery driver. Been getting stiffed all day. Sorry to hear it, Matt Pan. Well, the last guy thought he stiffed me, but he just gave me a 64 Roosevelt. Oh, good. And the exact change. You know, guy delivers to your house. Give the guy a couple of bucks, you know. Come on, he probably pays for the gas. All right. I could have something to put these in. So I got this thing up here. I got these available. They're kind of slick. It's the gear, you know. It's like coin porn. That's a PCGS box. They fit 20 slabs. Oh, look how shiny that is. See the camera? You can see the ceiling with the cobwebs, and there's that awful light that I hate so much. Let's see if we can see the back wall. There's me. No matter. Okay, they fit 20 slab coins. They fit the PCGS perfectly because it's a PCGS box. So let me, how am I going to do this? Look at that. That's magic right there. Which way's straight? All right, there's the 1981. There's the 1980. And there's a 1979S. Pretty slick. Yeah, that's kind of neat. Occasionally I was getting Indian too. In the tips. No, that's ant. I was getting even among the decades. I'm going to through Canadian cents. Want to complete the 89 to 2011 album. Yeah, I do Canadian cents. I do the big ones. I got one here somewhere. There you go. Now that's a penny right there. That's a King. What the heck's this guy's name? King George. No, King Edward. That's Edward. Longshanks. It's like the modern Longshanks. That's Vicky's son there. Let me catch up over here. Yep, please send donations. kpv@paypal.com, and we will add to this package. I need the Canadian coin book. A really good Canadian coin book is Haxby. Let me see if I'm going to move this in so I don't knock it. Where's that one? There we go. Oh, this is a little old, but Coins of Canada. There you go. And Haxby and Willie. Coins of Canada. It's like the Red Book. They put this out every year. You know, you figure a lot of these things, the prices don't change that much. But you'll have, values, story of each coin. You can get these for, $5. What's a retail? $11.95 retail. Yeah. Here's a Royal Canadian Mint on the back. That's Haxby. Coins of Canada. There we go. What's that penny I just had? Okay, here we go. Coin. You got Edward. Oh, that's a dime, so I'm under. Let's find this. 5 cents. Right? 5 cents. 5 cents. 5 cents. One more page. Okay, there's Edward. Here she is. Okay, what was that? It's old and tired and worn. Right? Yeah, it's pretty screwed up. It's also a little bit bent. So we're down a metal value. But if it was in good condition, and I'm going to call it 1898. 1898, good. No, it's 1889. There you go, 1898. Good. They made 581,000. That'd be, $10 according to this, and that's Canadian currency. So 750 US. This coin is probably still good for a couple of bucks. It is silver. Oh, and it's sterling. 0.925 silver. 0.925. And the older ones. There we go. 0.925 silver. So it's sterling. Hard to go wrong with that. Let me close that up. But it's good reference. You can look stuff up. Is this silver or is it not? And I can't get it back up unless I use 2 hands. I'm not going to do that just yet. Yeah, so we're going to put that in because these little boxes, yeah, they're. I got the price wrong. I was offering them at $8. I got a better price. These are $6 a piece for those PCGS boxes. There you go. The problem is the shipping. I can only fit 1 in a padded envelope. You can't fit 2. There you go. That's a padded envelope. $7.50, and I get 1 in there. But I can get a red box alongside it, and of course we can fill the boxes with stuff. So that's pretty handy. But I got a couple of these I have to ship out. Well, we got 5 on there. Right, we got 16 to work with. So we're going to add another coin. Where'd that go? What do we got? Yeah, we got 11 to work with. I've got a couple of dimes here. These are, got a really nice package of 69 cameo, just real deep cameos. Right? I've been putting the quarters out at 12. So what do you like better, 91 or 83? I can let the person who wins pick that, but we can put one of those in at 12. Yeah, that's close enough, and we'll be able to even that up instead of 11. Yeah, that'll be just fine. And Blockhead here, I got your quarter, by the way, Blockhead. Where'd that go? This was left out of your big package, so I'm going to be sending that your way. Yeah, I get a little carried away on this desk, so we're going to get that out to you, Blockhead. The red box is for 2x2s. That's correct. There we go. That's a standard red box, 2x2x9. In this case, it holds a bunch of quarters for some reason, but they fit 2x2 holders. They're designed for that. You know, the cardboard. There you go, fit right in. They also fit acrylic 2x2s. They fit the vinyl 2x2s. There we go. We'll put that back there. So we've got a quarter we're going to add to that, one of these proofs. And I think we're going to be good. I'm going to go back and check PayPal one last time. If we don't have anything new, we're going to call it good and pick a winner. Let's check the summary here. We ended with Scott, George, and Matt. Now we got Misfit in with 5 more. Okay, we got a little bit to play with. Okay, last call, and then we're going to cancel the show. I was hoping we get. I always have stuff lined up. There is no end to the stuff, but if we have a lot of donations, I'm ready. It is not a problem. You like slabs? I've got stacks of them. We'll just use these next week. That's all. What do you like? What's your favorite color? I hope it's blue, because we got all kinds of blue. That's that penny we just had showing off over there. Yep. They make these things so they can be stacked, but they can rub together. So really keep them in a plastic bag, because I keep mine in a plastic bag. Keeps them from getting scuffed. If you want to put a sticker or price on it, you can write it on the bag so you don't get it all over the slab. Or you could use these boxes, which will keep them slightly separated so they're not rubbing one against the other. There's a slight gap in between there. They wobble a little bit, but they're going to hold up just fine. Last call. Give me a 7 and 7 with a bud chaser. Here you go, baby. It's all you. Pray all we got is VO. Hope that's going to work, yeah. Are we going to do a drum roll? I'm going to check it one last time and call it. We got 5 in from Misfit. Summary, right? So anything that comes in after this, we're just going to put it on next week's show. And I'm usually pretty good at that. We did salvage Chris Hurley. That one got by me. We got Mantic and Coy. We added them in from last week. Yeah, we can make this work. Okay. That's it for today, folks. Let me find my way home. Right? Yeah, we got a couple of nice things in here. Now the winner is going to choose one of these, right? Be it the 83S or the 91S on the quarter. And they both have the eagle reverse. PCGS. It's a nice little package. I'll put some of this stuff in here, and that'll ship just fine. Hammer is down. It's me, Brian. You in here? Thanks for the sub, he says. What's Coin Dragon say? Jack and Coke, Labatt's. We did what was it? You get a Molson and a quart of Narragansett. 6-pack of Molson, of course, you drank on the way home. That quart of Narragansett, ice cold. You've been working in the kitchen all day. You stick that between your legs a bit, keep it, your balls cold. It was kind of nice that way. Well, we still got $5 to work with. So let's make sure we get some extra things in here. I've got these guys. I got some space in there. I've got 2 of each of these. I've got 1 cent acrylic holder, brand new, made in China. but they work, right? Now these are 50 cents a piece, so we're going to add 10 of them. So there's a couple of pennies. I'll stick them over here. 1, 2, 3. We got a couple of nickels. A little bit bigger hole. We'll stick them in there. 1, 2, 3. We got a couple of dimes. Which really, you get the most out of value here because it's that the foam core is the biggest. Okay, we had a couple of those. We got a couple of quarters. There we go. We're doing 2 of everything. And this takes care of that last bit by misfit. And we got a couple of $half, just like that. So you can keep your best stuff protected. You can't afford, I mean, what do they call it? They charge 17, 18 bucks just to start, plus the shipping to slab that stuff. And that's shipping to them and back. You want a nice solid acrylic holder, these work great. There, that works. I love St. Pauli Girl. You love the beer or the girl? Apparently, the St. Pauli's been around for such a long time. The girl on the label, she's like 84 years old. She's all pruned up. She looks like this is a St. Pauli girl nowadays. Run for your life. Get the traps. Must be 18. Live in the United States. Be a U.S. citizen. Certified on steroids. CAC is a company. They look at your slab coin and say this is a superior looking coin. They give you an eye appeal. Right? You can have slabs that are kind of gross, kind of hideous, kind of yucky, but when they are superior in eye appeal, they'll give you that sticker. I think all you have to do is pay for it. I don't know. What? I can't print up a sticker and stick it on a slab? I hate it when they put like price stickers all over the slabs. Here we go. Where's that one? There. You got a sticker, you put it on there, then you got to peel off that sticker, and you got the sticker residue, as you see up here. Now, come on. You spend 20 bucks to get it slabbed, then you got to coat it with stickers? Stop it. You can put that in a baggie and put the sticker on the baggie. I don't find Sue attractive. I really don't. I have to say, hey, she was great for the right to vote movement, but she was not easy on the eyes. Okay, we got a trivia question for you today. Right? It's not about the sea hag, because damn, we're going to talk about this. Right? You find this on the back of the Eisenhower dollars too. It's the Apollo landing, where the Eagle was the descent vehicle that landed on the moon, right? You got, who was it? Those 2 guys that came out of there. I'm trying to think who it was. Tom Hanks and that other guy. Right. Anyway, what was the date that Eagle landed on the moon? We get a little coin history. No, it was Tom Hanks. I saw the movie. Tom Hanks was going to land on the moon and had a problem. I need a date. Lemonhead Penny says 1969. We can do better than that. I'm looking for a date. July 29 is incorrect. 1968. We need a month, a day, and a year. Oh, God, so close. Chuck Sturk. You got it. I got CJ right above you, but it didn't include a year. January, February. No, that's not right either. 620 is not it. There, Ant. Let me scroll up just a little bit. Stand by. Stop guessing. Okay, I'm going to go to screen here. There's the screen. Okay, it's July 20, 1969. I'm going to find out where people started doing their thing here. Okay, come on. A little more, a little more, a little more, a little more. This is taking so long. Okay, 68, no good. Stop. There. They're still guessing. It's just scrolling up. Let me find it here. This could take a week. Is there a way to... Hit this with a brick. Okay, July 29, incorrect. 68, 69, 69, 68, 69. That's great. You got a year, but I need a month, a day, and a year. We got July of 68. That's a year ahead. Scroll down. Okay, CJ. Oop, it's gone. Are you still guessing? Stop. Let me go back up here. Where is it? CJ guessed July 20. Okay, he's close, but he didn't have a year. Chuck Sturk went 620. Well, that's June. Nope, not going to work. So we got Ant, 2242. That's Anthony. July 20, 1969 is the correct date. That's when the eagle landed on the moon. So Ant, you got this stuff coming at you. Right? There it is. The eagle has landed. And 2 years later, they put it on the back of the dollar. Ant gets it. Ant, I need two things from you. One, yeah, you won. Really? Ant wins. That's Anthony. Let me type that in. Anter. That's close enough. I can't type with a glove on. Okay, two things I need from you. One, I need you to send me your shipping address to here. I believe I have it somewhere. I can dig it up if you don't get it to me, but really it'd be easier if you send it to me because I get, 30, 40 emails a day. Okay, next, where are you? What's your favorite year? Do you prefer 1983? Here we go on this PCGS Proof 69 D camcorder, or do you prefer 1991? Pick a year. It doesn't matter to me. They go in. One of them. And I congratulate you on that. And we'll go through and see what you want. Where's Ant? Ant, how old are you, Ant, by the way? Which is a lower mintage? Look it up. I've got the coin inventory and checklist right up here. Screen. There's screen. Okay, we go to Washington quarters. Can we see this? Yeah, we can see this. And you find this, the checklist is in the link is in the description below the video. Okay, 1980, what was it? 3, you got 600 and, oh no, that's P. On the proof, you got 3.2. Okay, on the 91 proof, you get 2.8. So I'm going to guess that you want the 91. If you're going by that, it's a lower mintage. 2.8 million. Just a little better. Okay, go back here. Find our way home. There it is. Then I get the chat going. There it is. All right, let's see what we got. We got the proof quarter, 1991. All right, let's stick that right here. We got the three gorgeous Susan B. Anthony, right? Dance Party 1980, proof dollars, 1979, type 1, 1981, type 1. Our last one, here it is. There we go. Slide them right in. We got 2 of each of the acrylic holders. There they are. That's 1 cent through 50 cent. The dollars are coming this week, I hope. Okay, I got a loop with a lanyard. The lanyard comes from, Phoenix Van Life. Real handy thing. And there's a piece of loop. Bill J sent some things. We've got a couple of more quarter proofs. These are 2005 Kansas, right? The Minnesota, and I forget what that one was. Oh, the Crater Lake. That's up by Paula. I think Paula actually lives, she got a cabin just right behind that tree. You can't quite see it because of the tree in the way. That's where Paula is. We've got a Mercury dime from Bill J. We got 8 nickels, right? These are 60s. There's a 59 in there, and they're P&D. Brilliant, great shape. Get you started on that collection. From Maury Veal, we have a roll of 2018 Ds. Yep, got that in there. From Bill J, we have a couple of $50. You got to figure this one out, baby. You're on your own on that. Okay, we got 3 mint sets, 79, 80, and 81. And that completes your, the mint and proof set Susan B. Anthony dollars. Except for the 99s, which we don't really count those. They're not really coins. Okay, we got this big fat copper round. I've got two little ones here. We got a Canadian 5-cent. It's a fish scale from the 1890s. And we have this goddess here, 1891 Liberty seated dime AU. Beautiful. You'll like that one. I'll just work more, save later. So this is coming at you. I'll try to fit everything I can into here, but that'll come your way. Oh, and the PCGS blue box. There it is. There. Now you got to fill that box up with more slabs. Works great, baby. You're going to have a good package here. That'd be my older Canadian. Yeah, they're out there. What was that other one I had over here? What is that one? 1905. I can't see a thing. Let's put it up here. One moment. I'm moving stuff around. Scope. There it is. What's that one? That's a 1906. There you go. Oh, we've got some wood grain up here showing. Just a little improper. Alloy mix. 1906. That's Edward. Yep. They're upside down. That's Longshanks himself right there. That's lamination. Pretty minor. Great shape on that. And it all comes down to the detail in the crown, really. So this one comes in as AU. What's this one? Oh, okay. We'll have to have this for next week. Yep. That'll come in next week. And the dime, that I'm going to spend that on, I don't know, cigarettes. Yeah, that'll piss somebody off. It's about XFAU. That's a decent penny. Pretty nice 1906. Just have to verify it's real. Oh, it's real, baby. 14D is worth a good deal of money if real. What the hell's that one? Yeah. I'll probably ought to sell this thing off sometime soon. Let's see if we can look at that one. It's in a slab, so it's hard to see. 1914D. That's a pretty penny. And it is real. There's a back on that. That's a keeper. If I found that in a Coinstar machine, what would you think? Because that's where this guy came from. That's a penny. I also purchased a 1937D, three-legged in AUBU. I think I should grade that. Grade it yourself first. Look at it. NGC. XF. Details. Details? Okay, it's a little scratch on it. But that's a neat one. I totally disagree. I might just rip it out of that slab. And that's a 14D, that one. Home. There it is. That's a Lincoln penny. I totally agree. XF is, no, that's a crime for this coin. This should be at least XF 45, and I would say AU 50. And the back on this is pristine. As far as that scratch, I got a Morgan dollar I'm going to hold up. And that thing does not have details yet. There's a mark on that. Makes this look like, you know, a minor contact mark. No, they got problems with their slabs. They're not slabbing their stuff right. They're both companies. I see it all the time. You get you know, proof coins with major damage, getting high grades. You're getting stuff like that. I had a 31 AU, right? It was an AU 55 31D, and that thing was discombobulated, right? And that was a PCGS slab, and this one is so much better than what they gave that. And that one had no details grade, and it was foobar, man. Somebody went in drunk as a son of a bitch and graded coins that day. No, that does not deserve that grade. I'll probably pull it out of the slab because that slab is deceptive. Still pretty nice. Okay, Ant, you got this stuff. I'm going to check your email here. Where's the email here? I can't see a thing. Email. Because this stuff's coming your way, baby. And we want to thank everybody who made this happen. Here comes email. This is how long it takes to load my email. Well, while that's loading, we want to thank everybody. We got Misfit Coins, Matt Malding, Scott. I got to check your name. One moment while I check your name. Everything's loading up again. There's Misfit. George Suchi, Scott Hugenboom. Lost it. Come on, scroll just a little bit, will you? Respond to me. Here I am. Respond to me. I do this all day long. There we go. There's Lemonhead Penny, who's supporting the show all the time. Paula Bloom. We got Brad Giovemco, Jonathan Raymond, Matt Penn, CJ Langbecker. Now he's got a video channel over there too, and he's got good information. He's in another one of those videos that, why doesn't this guy have 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers? Okay, we got, oh my God, metal detecting, Lincoln Central coins. Then we have Koi. Okay, I can't scroll. And Manta Coins and Chris Hurley, who contributed last week, but it was after the cutoff point. Okay, here, mail. Is that loaded yet? Ant, I'm looking for your email address. Oh, and Phil, Silver should be on here. Yes, I have your order. I got to talk to you about it because the shipping is an issue. I can only get one of these into a mailer. So yeah, I'll contact you about that. And also, the price is lower than we talked about last week. Yeah, we'll get to you with that. So that's what we get. Send me your shipping address. It'll make life so much easier. Dumbasses with cameras. Hugenboom, there he is. That's Hoogie's Hobby Shop, Scott Hugenboom. He's given away a couple of beautiful Morgan dollars on this show. The 14D, if real, is worth 200. I've sold some really beat up 14Ds, and I haven't gotten less than 90 bucks for them. In decent grade, not screwed up, yeah, 150, be about right. Yeah, I haven't done a 14D in a while. Time to get some more of those going. Did you mail off my order, Bill J? Bill J has an order. Why aren't you on my list? Let me look at my cheat sheet real quick. I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. Bill. No, I got Bill Wheats. No, I don't have Bill J. But I'm gonna look. I'm gonna make sure you got it coming. Bill J order. Yeah. Find out what exactly you got. Every now and then something gets supplies and coins. I'll get with you on that and make sure we got it going. Okay, that's what we got. Bill, did you send did I send an invoice or did you send an email and cash that way? Because a couple of people sent cash and an email. And really, the invoice system works. Tell me what you want. I'll send an invoice and we'll pay it that way. Let me find out Bill J. Let me scroll down here for just a moment. This is how long it takes. Are you even loading? Come on. Okay, going, scrolling, looking. Oh, there's an easier way to look at this. I'm going to go up here. Hit the summary. Wait for that. Oh, come on. We'll go to this button. I'm going to go to paid. Okay, then I'm going to find Bill J. Is there a date on this? Let's see, March 18. We'll go for that's a week ago. B3P, Bloom, Santiago, JPR, Bloom, Engine, Bloom. I'm not showing it on the invoices, but that won't show me. I'll get back to you on that, Bill. I bet you it came in through the email. Yeah, we're just gonna kill time. We do it here. Yeah, I'll get back to you. If it's out there, we got information. We can find it. Get it graded. Get it graded. Is it really worth it to get it graded? Can you sell it without it being graded? And if you do pay, 30, 40, 50 bucks to get it graded, can you sell it for that much more because it's been graded? Really, that's what it comes down to. Is it worth the investment? Can you recover the investment of having a coin slabbed? Because a lot of times you can sell that coin for, good money without it being slabbed. Can I get those gold dollar proof? Each president with its own packet. They were from Mint. Never seen them before like that. Oh, they're not gold, right? They're the bronze dollars, and they've got sets. Oh, here we go. Here's a 2011 proof set. I was gonna put that in the show if there was room, but they've got, if I can find the right side, Mint sets where it's just the dollars, right, or just the quarters. Because inside this you got 3 different pieces plus the piece of paper, which is useless. And these are the dollars, and they'll have just this one package in its own little box, right? Or they'll have the quarters just in their own box, or they'll have the 3-part where you got the whole darn set all in a box. Yeah, the Mint is offering up a greater variety of items to try to boost sales. Why not? It makes money for the government. Geez, if you got enough coin collections, we could fund the entire budget. But I bet you it's one of these. There you go. And those are the proofs from 2011. There's the back, Statue of Liberty. And you got, who do we got here? Andrew Johnson, U.S. Grant. And over here, Rutherford B. Hayes. Big beard on this guy. And James Garfield. Well, Johnson was clean shaven. The rest of them were bearded men. Real manly men in the 1860s and 70s. I bet you that's what you got. Government is stupid at making money. No, the government makes more money than anybody else has ever made anywhere, ever, in all time. It's the only thing they do well, and then they throw it away. That's their job. They're the government. Even if they printed all the cash they spent, there wouldn't be enough capital for them. No, they're going to spend all they can tax, all they can create, and all they can borrow, because that's how it works. Why not? Keeps the economy going. And we spend it on stuff like, proof sets. USA never made a penny. No, it's a penny. I call them pennies. Penny or cent. You want to get people, really riled up? Let's talk, instead of government, let's talk about penny or cent, because people will kill each other over that one in here. Any proof past 58 is too much for me. There's some beautiful proof coins out there. Back at, the 3 centers. I bid on another one this week. Do I have one? No, it's a 2 cent I got right here. Let's look at that one. Here's a 2 center. Scope. There we go. That's an 1869. Pretty good shape. Just a bit of wee showing. Yeah, but when you get these in proof, they're gorgeous things. You thought that that dime was in beautiful shape? Those old proofs, those are just nuts. And you can get them for $600 or $800 a lot of times. Sometimes cheaper. Yeah, it's a decent 1869. It's a VF. Let's see the back. Oh, it's got this great woody grain to it. Real fine, real almost shimmering on it. That's an extra bonus for you. Yeah, I get woody old copper, woody with a fine grain. You snatch that up, you see it. Just grab it. Don't matter what the price is, get it. They're a neat thing. Got to get me a Mint State one of them. The 2 centers, get them. There aren't that many. The 2-centers are one of the sleepers out there. There aren't many collectors, so the prices really aren't, there's not enough demand to drive the prices up. But you're looking at the Mint Act of 1873 melted down millions upon millions of these things. Most of them were melted down. They turned them into Indian cents. Okay, so this is probably in here somewhere. Yeah, well, probably earlier ones, but the 2-centers are gone. You've got in 1869. Let's see, you ready? Go to screen. Here's my little list here. 2 cents, 2 cents. 1869. You're looking at 1.5 million produced and 2,500 surviving specimens. Can we see this okay? Yeah, that's what you're looking at. 2,500 specimens surviving. If you add all of them up, all of the 2 cents that are surviving, and I'm not going to count the proof restrikes of 1873, but you're looking at 63,770 of all 2-cent coins. Where's that population list here? That it? There it is. Okay. Now here you've got all your 2-centers, all of them, right? And this includes the double die. Yeah, you know, you're looking at 67,000, which all of them together are just over the surviving population of the SVDB, right? These things should be 5 times the price, easily. They are way undervalued. They're neglected. It's just a forgotten piece of history. There it is. I mean, come on. This thing, you know, you look at a 65 bucks on this coin, and that should be 300 or 400, really. If you were to pick up 1,000 1969 2-centers, you would remove, you would have everything marketed in a couple of years, and you would drive up the value tremendously. That's how few collectors of 2-centers you would have to drive that price nuts up. Yes, you can buy them all up. You can get beaters, I mean, for, you know, 5 bucks, 7 bucks, 10 bucks. Once you get into very fine and better, yeah, you'll pay a little bit more. Where's that sheet again? Okay, go to screen. There it is. There's my spreadsheet. 2 cents. Yeah, 2 cents. VF. Oh, let's look at that. Good. Yeah, 10, 12, 15 bucks. You know, very good. You can drop a $20 bill. Okay, but 1969, you got 2,500 surviving specimens. 1967, same thing. But you also have the double dies, which is another 1,500. But 1870, 71, you're getting the better dates because their mintage is lower, but their surviving population is higher. 1869 is the one to get. Then 1872. Now the 1872s, I mean, they go for 300, 400 bucks. I saw one for 177, and it was pretty screwed up, right? But 300, 400 for low grade on 1872, and you have 2420 surviving specimens, whereas 1869 you get 2,500, and you can get those for, you know, 15, 20 bucks. Why is that? The price lists haven't caught up, that people aren't aware. 1869 is the date to get in the 2-centers, and really for the 80 more surviving specimens, you do well to buy them, destroy them, and say, hey, where's my 400 bucks for this coin? Because they are a rare thing out there. You get into high grades, you can get AU for 75, 80 bucks in a lot of these. Okay. 64, 5, 6, and 7. After 67, the prices rise. But I've had 64s slabbed in the collection back here. What do you got here? The proofs. I mean, you're looking at 400 or 500 bucks on some of these proofs. Yeah, they're affordable. Nobody collects them. Why aren't they collecting them? These are a great piece of history, right? It's a decent looking coin. Where is it? There you go. I mean, it's a decent looking coin. You got Longacre Shield, you got the Union Shield, the arrows, you got the wreaths, you got the banner, Within God We Trust, the first time that was ever used. Attention to Bill J comment. Let me scroll back up here, see what's going on. Bill J. Keen, here's the invoice number 357. Yeah, I could pull that right up probably. Number 357. 357. 357. Well, it's not in the unpaid section. It must be in the paid section. 357. B3P. Is that you? Bill J. Guardhouse acrylics, guardhouse acrylics, guardhouse acrylics, satin nickels and dimes. When was this paid? Due date was a month ago. Invoice created May 17, March 17. Oh, okay. Looks like you paid it and I missed it. I'm going to get you shipped out. Well, I'll have you packed up today. 357. Okay, March 17, what was going on 17th? That was like a week and a half ago? Okay, I was probably doing a coin class and I just missed it. 1:45 p.m. just before. Okay, Bill, I'll get you shipped out directly. Every now and then I miss one, and we always solve it. So sorry for the delay. We'll take care of that. I think we got it. Thanks, Ken. There was 5 buffaloes too. That's not it. Let's find that. View details. There you go. Buffalo nickel dollar deals. 5 different common dates, good or better. Yep, that's right. No fee on those nickels, on those buffaloes. I got you covered. I'll get you right out. Let's see, do I have everything? I got halves, I got quarters, I got dimes, I got nickels, I got cents. All of them, gotcha. Satin dimes I got, satin nickels I got. Got the buffaloes. Got it. Oversight. Apologies. It happens. I'm just a man. Green beer day. Well, that's why I was into the green beer. I was just hunched over the railings. Ooh. Had to do what I had to do. I got that right out to you. I just posted an 1865 2-cent on eBay. Very fine plus. Now, you're looking at 70 bucks on those. Come on. The 2-centers are just terribly overlooked. Get them. If you picked up 1,000 of them, right? 10 bucks a piece, the lower grades, you would absorb a huge amount of what cycles through regularly. I mean, a huge one. It would be crazy. But once you get into VF and higher, that's when the values start going up, the quality starts going up. You start getting they get the whole ribbon, right? You got even, even wear, and you start getting the we. That's the ones to get when you have the we, even part of it, and better. This one's neat. It's got that wood grain to it. Let's see if we can look at it over here. It's very fine wood grain. And we're never going to see it. Lemonhead got that 1909 BDB with a similar fine grain. He knows what those look like. You went MIA a week ago. I lost power Friday for some reason. We still don't know why. They don't tell us. I'm not gonna call and say, hey, why did you lose power? Because you're out in the woods and we don't care about you. Simple answer. Bill says, sent you a photo on MeWe. I'll check that shortly. Dumbasses with a camera says, guys, just an opinion. How old does a coin have to be in average condition for it to have numismatic value? Okay. Depends on the coin. It depends. That's the best answer we can give you. It depends. Dimes, quarters, half dollars. Well, before 1965, they were made out of silver. Average condition, they start to be a little valuable. Figure 12 times their face. Dimes, $1.25, right? Quarters, you're talking $3. Half dollars, $6. Now, half dollars in the late 60s into 1970, they're 40% silver. Now you're looking at, $3 anyway. Pennies, well, pennies are different because you got so darn many of them. Which ones are kind of neat? Let's say 1943 is an interesting year because they were made out of steel. Average condition, a quarter. Now, is that valuable? That's got numismatic value. How about into the Depression, right? This gets into, say, before 1934, 35. Yeah, they start to pick up more numismatic value. Your S mints in particular would have more. 1931 S. Yeah, you got all kinds of numismatic value there. How much value is numismatic value? $1 at least. $5, 10. What makes a coin worth? Being a coin. It's good for a nickel. Is that numismatic value? Where does it start? What's the define what you want? An average condition. Well, average condition nowadays or average condition when it was produced? I mean, you got Indian pennies. Well, average condition would be what? Very good, very fine, extremely fine. That'd be an average condition. But you don't find them in that condition very often. You find them, they're wore out, they're tired. Here's one. What's this one? Here's XF. Give me a card. Okay, here's an XF Indian head. Right? You got all the letters of liberty. You got the feathers almost all the way out. You got diamonds showing. Right? Good even wear. I mean, that's a $10 coin, $18.99. It's not average condition. It's definitely above average. Average condition, it's worn down to a nub. I might have one of those just lying on the table here. Let's poke around. What's this? No, that's a dime. What's this? What is that? Huh. What's this one? No, that's a bad penny. It won't go away. They're worn down to nubs. I mean, you see an outline. Nothing else. So it depends, right? Different dates of Indian heads are worth a fortune. 1877, you're talking $1,000. So it's hard to answer a general question with a specific answer, is what that comes down to. Let me catch up here for a bit. How about average among survivors? Typically, if you're talking average circulated among survivors, they're going to be tore up. They're going to be tired. They're going to be worn. Oh, let's see. Here's kind of an average circulated condition for a nickel. Okay, here you go. That's kind of average circulated. It's a 1923. The date's partly there, but it's fully readable. You can make out the 9. And it's got some grunge, got a slice on it. Right? No mint mark. He's got part of a horn. Grungy. These are $1. They're nickels. They made a lot of them. The mintage depends a lot. Oh, let me take you there. Now, down below, you're going to have a link to the coin inventory checklist. I can take you there. Here it is. And so you got mintages on, Lincolns, Jeffersons. I haven't added Buffalo nickels yet. Here's Roosevelt dimes, right? Washington quarters. These go back, some of them, many, many years. But let's look at the rank on the population. It's when you have the low, they didn't make many. That's when it starts to show up. But the low population, they're typically not business strikes. You're going to look at the early proofs, right? The satins, the nickels, same thing. Proofs and satins. 50s, early ones, the satin 2010s. Those are the rare ones. Roosevelt dimes, same thing. Proof and satin. Washington quarter, you got 2 business strikes that make the list, that make the top of the list. The 1932 DNS. Well, they're worth some cash, Kennedy halves, again, proofs and satins, and all these lists have proofs and satins at the top. Okay, here's a 96 W on the dime. Okay, they made $1.5 million. They went into mint sets. Okay, Kennedy half dollars. You got some of the NIFCs, these modern ones. What was that one we giving away to Ant here today? That was a 2008. There you go. Here, that's the P. Yeah, 1.7 million of those. So that's kind of a nice one for him to have. And Bill J pulled that out of circulation. Let's see. 1931S, right? Here's the 1909 SVDB. Here's the 1914D, 1909S. These are the keys. Get into semi-keys, 1924D. You got a couple of million produced. The mintage it's all about rarity and quality. The more rare it is and the better condition it's in, the more valuable that coin's going to be. Here's a 1950D. Jefferson, what'd you have? 2.6 million. You know, they're going to be a few bucks. Above that, these should be a few bucks. These satins, you can get those for $1, right? And they are darn rare at 500,000 produced. You know, you got one down here with 2.6 million. They're going for, you know, $10. Here's a 1.8 million, a 1909S. If you get one for less than 50, you stole it. Roosevelt dimes, they're pretty standard. You get into 1955 at 12 million before, you know, business strikes even show up on the list. They're pretty steady, the dimes. They made plenty of them. They really don't draw much of a premium except in the highest grades. The quarters, Washington quarters. Okay, here you start getting different things. You got the 32 DNS, and they're great. What are you talking? 400,000 produced, maybe a quarter of that surviving specimens, maybe half. But your proofs and satins top the list. And they got silver proofs, also the Roosevelts and the Kennedy halves. And they're really making strides because although you're making the same number of silver proofs, you got the 5 different to get the complete set. So, you know, there's 1912 or 2012. Well, you got to have them all. Okay, here's 2013. You got to have them all. Here's satins hitting the list. 2010. Let's find some circulated beasties. What's that one? 1937S, 1.6 million. Yeah, you get a premium on those for sure. What's this one going to be? 1939S. 1940D, 1938S. Your early Washingtons do well. 1955D. And then you get later on, and you're into 5 million made. Your proofs are far more rare than what they were making in, you know, the 30s, 40s, and 50s on a lot of these. You know, then you get into the state quarters where you get the same mintage, but it's broken over, you know, 5 different designs. There are how many? 634 quarters in this list. 634. Get them all, babies. They're out there. But mintage and quality means everything. I'm going to go back home. There it is. We still got 27 people watching, so I'll keep on talking. Is there any coin with machine doubling and double die? Oh, absolutely. The double die is an issue on the die. Machine doubling is an issue during production. So you could have MD, you can have machine doubling on anything. It's no problem at all. I probably have examples here. Where's that one? Let me pull that one up and look at it. I wonder if we can find MD on this this quarter I just picked out yesterday. Let's find the scope. Let's see if we can find some MD on this. You see MD on proofs. You get a little bit of die deterioration on there. You see the bottom of the inside. I can just point to it. Inside of the O at the top, kind of a secondary line. That's probably die wear more than machine doubling. That's die wear on the left side of Liberty. I'm not saying MD, but I see die deterioration on this. Well, no matter. You can have MD on a 1969S double die cent. Ken, did you get my email? I'd have to check, Captain Picard. I'm sure I did and meant to get back to it. Where's the email? PayPal, blog, email. If you sent it today, I'll have to check. There we go. I got Tony. I got Anthony's shipping address. Let me look at that real quick. Cape Coral. Well, you're not too far away. I have to add taxes for you now. There you go. So I'll reply with email later. Monday, Tuesday, I tend to take it easy, so I get caught up on some things. I got to ship a few items. I got to ship Lincoln. I got to ship Lemon. I got to ship, who's that? Boxes. Yep, to Silver. Bill Wheats. Oh, I got to send bills, and then of course Bill J. We'll get that out. And now we're going to send ants. Yeah, the list just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Ship ant. Care to discuss my coin? Let's go find it. Captain Picard. We'll find the inbox here. What day did he send it? Will Picard, 1982 Lincoln, sent at 2 o'clock today. Misplaced date. Oh, 1928 P. Let's try to find it. I found this interesting Lincoln while going through a collection. This is from Bill Picard. The date is punched twice. I put it up on CCF. CCF. Coin community. And there's some chatter going on about this coin. Link is below. I can't scroll. Scroll. Come on. Okay. It's trying to load the picture so it won't scroll. I look forward to today's get-together. There, now it's scrolled. Yep, coin community forums. Okay. 1928. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Okay, what's going on? Let's look at this. Let's see if I can download the image. We're going to jump over and do the screen so you can look at what I'm looking at. And we got this stuff from Captain Picard. And what you're going to see most is some extra date. Can we see this okay? Let me try moving that over just a little. What's going on here? Okay, you're raised and it's forward. A lot of times you get extra letters on your coin and it's backwards, right? Instead of the 9, being open on the left side, the 9 will be open on the right side. It's inverted. But this is forward and it looks to be raised. See, if it's backwards and sunk into the coin, then you get a vice job. And this looks to be an 8. And I'm seeing distortion here because I've got, well, different shape in here. How can this be? Was it stamped, rotated, and then stamped again? If that be the case, this one would have to be first. The lower date would have to be first because that was stamped, it rotated, and then stamped it again here, right? Because if you did it the other way, if you stamped the normal date, then spun it, then the around this second date down here would have flattened the rest of the coin. Whereas the dips in the vest might preserve the date if that was done, if this was done first. If the lower date was done first. The dips in the vest on a weak strike would preserve it. Let's look at another picture here. What you got? And it's going to take a while to load this. Let's try this button. Loading. I'd like to see what the back of that coin looks like too. We'll get to that in a bit. Yeah, every now and then you get these tough ones. What's going on with this? How can that be? Did it get jammed against the die while being ejected? Because that's happened. You got a raised bit here. right? But on the die, the date would be in case on the die. So you really have to jam that in. Okay, what do you got here? This is, what is this? Got a flattening of the rim over here. And the date would be right about there on the other side. This rim is flattened. And I got opposite as well. Okay. Is this Blakensley? Is this a clip? Let's look at the shape on here. Looks kind of square here. It's seen some beating around the edges, it looks like. Okay, still loading. Yeah, that's an odd one, but that center photo looks like some distortion at about 4 o'clock. Almost square between the left and the right side. See, this is not a perfect round. It's a little flattened, and you get the same bit over here. Okay, we got some damage going on. What's with this? Are you going to load? Is it ever going to load? Why aren't you loading? Give me anything. This is what makes it hard to look at these things live, because I'm at the mercy of this computer most days. And live, it may never actually show up. Now let's see what's at the bottom of that as well. Okay, I've got some distortion here. It pulls out at 4 o'clock. It's flattened here. It's kind of flattened over there. I've got pinches over here at 8:30-ish. I got a couple of pinches on this side. I got the same sort of thing on the back, right? Only a little lower down. Flattening here, which should be down there. All right. The coin is seeing some damage, it would appear. So how'd you get a date up there on the high point? Darn peculiar, because you're a mile from the rim. The distance between the 8 and the rim, whereas here the 8 and the rim here you go, check out the distance here, 8 rim. So if this coin was jammed against the die, right, that rim is going to hold it down. It's going to hold it away from the die, so I wouldn't get this. So I'm going to eliminate that. I'm going to eliminate bouncing around, ejection doubling. I'm going to skip that. But the distance from the 8 here to the rim is about 37 feet, whereas over here it's a 1.5 foot. How to get way over there? Okay, did the planchet go in, get struck, and it was a little off? Was there an out of color experience? And then it came back and they hit it again right? An out of color experience would or could deform the collar, which is kind of what we have here. But that's a heck of a weird thing. I can't explain it right off, baby. I get good lines, good separation here. The coin's in VF shape, so that's going to help. See this line from this point down to here. I got flattening rim. Up here I got a flattened rim. Has this been bent? Is this piece of the coin over here at 2 o'clock, is that bent? Because I've got a difference in color here. It's bright. I've got a line right here from the top corner of the N through the U, through the bottom of the M, through here. All right. Over here it's dark. Over here it's bright. Is this bent? What are these lines? Is that anything? I don't know if that means anything. But I've got a consistent pattern to the northeast. And what's going on over here? I've got a mark, and a mark. raised. Okay, explain it. Come up with a theory that explains everything you see. And tear it apart. Was it struck twice? Why is that the only bit of detail that would still remain? Well, that's a kind of a low spot on the vest. But that's a lot of relief to leave behind if it was, stamped again fully. And if it was done out of collar, why would it be way the heck over there? You get a little bit of distortion here. I don't know, man. I got no answer for you. There it is. Keep it. I suggest you hold on to it. That's a neat one. Only 3 numbers. There's a little bit of the 1, I believe, but just a little. Rim looks deformed. Anyone's keeping the 70s and 60s nickels in a worn shape as well as copper cents for a silver tithe. There's no silver in that, in 70s and 60s nickels. They call them nickel because they're made out of nickel and copper. I did a video on keeping copper. Give it up. You're never going to make money selling copper. You might, but it's going to be, very little here and there. It's a tough battle. Hardly worth it. You do better to, take the money that it's worth, deposit in the bank, and then, cycle it in a different manner. A lot of lag. I don't even know if I'm live right now. Stream resumed. Okay, we're hitting the 2-hour mark, and I guess it's crapping out on us here. I'm losing my stream. Yeah, when I load up a page, it'll lag. If I'm looking at email during a live stream and I gotta load an image, it's gonna lag real bad. I'm getting video output low. Well, that's what I'm sending. That's not what I'm receiving. Drop frames, I get 4,000 drop frames because when I load stuff, I'm out in the woods, baby. Maybe it's circle and stamp just a date. It's an odd one. I don't have an answer for it immediately. Well, Rivendell just showed up. It's about time. Did you see what Ant won? Check out what Ant won. He won all this good stuff. Let me find. One moment, please. The computer wants to screw with me. There's that. Here's this. We got it. There we go. We got a PCGS box. We got some slabs in here. All right, some nice SBA dollars. There's a quarter in there. We got some acrylic holders. We got 3 mint sets with Susan B. Anthony dollars, 80, 81, 79. We got a roll from Maury Vio. We got a whole bunch of stuff from Bill J. Whole bunch of stuff. Quarters, nickels, halves, proofs. In here, we got this gorgeous little thing. There's a Canadian 5 cents, pretty worn, pretty tired, pretty old. And we got an 1891 dime that really wants to be looked at one more time. I mean, look at it. Here she is. We got United. You look at the solid rim everywhere. Look at the face. You got every bit of detail on that face. All the hair, her nose, her pretty little eyes. Like saucers, aren't they? The flag, all the fingers. There you go. All the fingers. 1891. A little bit of doo-doo in there, here and there. Nothing gonna hurt. It's on the back here. I'm gonna get some coffee. Take a little break. Use a back. That's upside down. Look at the detail on these leaves. That's the back. You get some finning on the side. Every single tassel. Is that corn? I think that's corn. Every single bit. Every one of them showing on the corn. Every one of them. Corn. Every kernel. That's a serious dime right there. That is a bad boy. zoom out a little. There you go. That's a gorgeous thing right there. A little grimy. I'm willing to accept it. And that's going to Ant. That'll be coming at you within the week. Home. Okay, I need to take a little break. Use the go to the reading, catch up on some reading. Probably smoke a cigarette. Some of this coffee. But I'm going to kill the email real quick and let this thing find its way back to non-lagging space. Yeah, that should work. And let it kind of do its thing. Yeah, I got some more drop frames. I got a red line. Huh. Yeah, but I'll keep talking. Oh, yesterday I had to get going, run some errands, so I kind of made that a short show. XF Plus, that's every bit of a U when it looks that nice. Yep, I'll be back in a moment. It's time to use that restroom. Here we go. It's really neat. I think most streams have trouble when they hit the 1.5 hour mark. Video output low. Let me start killing some of this other stuff. I still got Mantic's stream up here. Yep. I still got Victor's stream up here. Still got Lincoln's channel up here. Okay, we got the coin inventory. I can leave that. That doesn't offer more stuff. PayPal's still running. And the 1 Million Pennies Project is still running, but I'm going to leave that up because it's not loading anything. Let's see what this does. Let's see if that improves things. Can't hurt. It's over there. Nothing there. It's going to drag it down. Oh, that does not want to load at all. What are you doing? Why isn't it doing anything? Yeah, this is how it works out here in the woods. Absolutely nothing happening. Gosh. Let's look back here. Red line. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Yeah, it is. But after an hour and a half, you shunt us to a lesser server. Let's look at this button. I'm going to load this page and see what that says. This don't want to load for nothing. I'm having technical difficulties with the computer. Please stand by. I'm about to have technical hammer. How can it be this slow? Stop watching cat videos out there. They're not that great. Okay, that works right. Kill that. Why is this up? Nothing loaded. It forgot. Okay, stream status bad. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, how about it's not my fault, YouTube? Okay, we got 7,000, 8,000. We're dropping frames left and right here. Okay, let's call it good here. I can't maintain any sort of useful stream, I think. And everything is right on this side. 8,200. If I move my hand across the stream, it probably will jump. Wait for it. Okay, I got a red line. 8,400. All right, let's kill this for the day. We want to thank everybody who pitched in, but I think we're going to have some technical waiting. Am I even streaming right now? I just closed everything that was open, went and had a cigarette, and used the bathroom, and came back, and still it's doing its thing. Never mind, it's back up and running. Do you have NGC storage boxes? I don't have NGC storage boxes. I've got 17 PCGS boxes available, and they're $6 a piece. Shipping's the issue because, well, they're so damn big, I got to ship them with priority mail. But I can fit stuff in them, so go with that. That'll work. We're back to red. Okay. I don't think right now. $9,000. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna call it, guys. Nothing's happened on this side. Yeah, we'll try it again later. Let me move this stuff off to the side. I'll start typing because we can always type. Okay, stream is crapping out. I blame YouTube and all its sins. There, that'll work. Half the people are hanging out by a nano bit and watching your stream. There's 20 people on. Okay, I tell you what. Give me 10 seconds. I'll restart the OBS thing. Okay, started. Stream resumed. Green line. Okay, we got a green line. And YouTube says, okay. Do I need to restart? Take an intermission and do a restart? Because this seems to be working. Is it OBS that's screwed up? What's the issue? Does it just get tired? Yeah, no drop frames, none. I got a green bar. Mickey Cafe. Wow. Yeah, how many people were watching? We had a maximum, we had 43 people at the start of the show. 45 people. What's this one say? Peak concurrent, 51. Let me look around here. There's 17 now, I guess. 195 playbacks. They watch for a little, they watch something else, they come back, they go back and forth. That's typical. That's all right. I tend to be long-winded sometimes. All right, let's find the chat again. We can just check because I don't do, you know, the get together and just chat very often. There we go. There's a bunch of stuff. Ant one. And I want to keep that coin over here because otherwise it'll be like that quarter that I have to send to Blockhead. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keeps those doggies rolling. That's right. Finished sorting those shields and D-Man. D-Man. Shields and dimes. 17p and P's. The bag of 16s is almost large. I got 16s pennies. So I sort them out. I just get to them eventually. I use them as bookshelves. You know, I get jars of them up here in coffee cans. I just, you know, there's $40 worth of 16s up there just waiting for me to get through them. Maybe I'll get through them. 80% of the box is shields. And what could D-Man mean? D-Man. Don't know. Okay, we're dropping people now. It's going back to yellow. I'm going to call it good, guys. We want to thank you for stopping in, pitching in, making this all happen. But I'm having technical difficulties here. All right, it's not improving. You stay groovy. We'll do it again. Wednesday, we got the Wednesday Wheat Show. Friday, we got the Friday Night Sales. I got more stuff coming. Of course, we didn't have a show this past Friday because I had no power. No matter. We'll do it again. And Saturday, every Saturday, coin class. We'll go from there. Thanks a lot.